Hi, this is Sean. Welcome to GuitarReferenceGuide.com. In today's lesson, I'm going to be taking you through how to target the root notes of the chords over a 12-bar blues in A. This is perfect for someone who's learning how to solo over a 12-bar blues in A or soloing over anything and learning how to play the root notes of the chords in real time as they're going by. So, step one, getting down the pentatonic scale at the 5th fret. You probably already know that. The sliding scale moves up to the 9th fret, 8th fret, 10th fret, 8th fret, 10th fret. And then learning where the notes are. I have a PDF for all of this at GuitarReferenceGuide.com. The link is below. Click the link. It'll take you to the PDF. The PDF will take you through each one of these 3 different exercises, note for note. And there's also a bonus section on the PDF at the end that shows you how to navigate over targeting the roots by using different sorts of rhythms. So, learning where the A's are, the D's are, and the E's are in these different parts of the neck. And then I'm also going to have a section where instead of just targeting the root note of the chord, we're going to be bending into the root note of the chord. And that sounds very expressive. When you hit the E, instead of plucking the E note, bending into the E note. Same with the D. Instead of playing the D, bending into the D. And this is a great way to give your playing a more lyrical sound. Also works really, really well over any kind of tune, not just a 12-bar blues in A. So if you like what you see in this video, please subscribe. The link is below for the PDF at GuitarReferenceGuide.com. So let's get started. Thanks so much for checking out my video, and hope you have a great day. Okay, now for targeting over a 12-bar blues in A, the first thing you want to do is you want to identify the notes that you're going to have to be hitting in time. So we're going to have an A note here. This is going to be our first target, and we're going to have a D note here. I'm going to do this 2 measures at a time. So the first measure, our phrase will sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So the beginning of each measure, I'm playing right on the first beat of that measure. I'm targeting the root note of that given chord. So we're going to start with an A, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So I hit the D on the first measure of the second bar. Now I'm going to go through that one more time. And that will be the first 2 measures. The next 2 measures, I'm going to play through it and then break it down. We're going to start on the A here. I'll just play it and then break it down. 3. I'm going to do that one more time. That was a little sloppy. Now I'm starting on the A. Then I'm playing 5th fret, 5th fret, 2 8th notes. Then I'm playing the 8th fret, back to the 5th fret, and then I'm targeting that A for the 4th bar on the first beat. Here we go, one more time. And then now we're targeting the D on the 5th measure. So after the A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to do the next 2 bars. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3. So I have my D here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. And I have my D here at the 5th fret of the A string. Now I'm going to go to the A. And that will be my next target, would be the A, the 7th fret of the D string. So those two measures would sound like this. The next two measures, I'm going to start with the A here. 1, 2, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And that'll be the next two measures. One more time. This would be measures 6 and 7. That's correct. No, this would be measures 7 and 8. Then I'm going into the E. Notice I'm playing the E right here. One more time. Now I'm going to do the next two measures. And that's going to sound like this. We're going to have the 5th fret, 7th fret, 5th fret, 7th fret, and there's our target on the D. And then we're going to go D, C, and targeting the A for the 11th bar. D, A. Now the last two measures are going to go like this. So now we're targeting the A on the first beat and we're targeting the E on the first beat of the last measure. And that would be targeting the root notes over a 12-bar blues, first part of this video. Now I'm going to play through the whole thing with the backing track, and I recommend you try and play along. Now I'm going to go through the second section of the targeting video. We're going to be now moving up to this part of the neck. So we're going to be playing over the pentatonic scale. When you're going to be going 8th fret, 10th fret, 8th fret, 10th fret, 10, 8, 10, 8, 9, 7, 5. So this is the next position when you're playing a pentatonic scale. So I'm going to do the same thing we did over the first section. I'm going to play through the first two bars, or the first two bars in the first beat of the bar, and then break it down. So here we have our A again. A is on the 10th fret of the B string. And then we're striking the D note on the first bar of the second, on the first beat of the second bar, and that's the 10th fret. And there's the D, 2, 3, 4, 1, and there's our A. Okay, the next two measures. Okay, so that's going to be like this. So we're starting once again on the A, the 10th fret, 5th fret, 5th fret. Now we're targeting the A on the first beat of the 4th bar. One more time. Then we rest. We move up to the 9th fret, 8th fret, and then we're targeting the D on the 5th bar, first beat of the 5th bar. Now the next 2 bars, we start on the D. There's the D again. And there's my A again at the 10th fret. One more time. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So I went into the next 2 bars. The next 2 bars I'll play and break down. So we're going to play 10th fret, 8th, the A note. Now we're going to do a minor third to major third relationship, 5th fret, 6th fret, targeting that A on the first beat of the 8th bar. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So then we're playing the D note and we're sliding into the E note, so the E note is our target. One more time, that measure. 2, 3, 4, 1. Next 2 measures. 1, 2, 3, 4, into the D, 2, 3, minor third to major third, into the A. So here we're sliding from the 5th fret into the E, our target, to, then we're sliding into the D, which is the 5th fret of the A string, and that's our target. Coming back to the 3rd fret, we're bending minor third to major third, and then we're hitting the A note. The last 2 measures. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So here's our target. We got to our target, the A. Now we're doing a chromatic line to get to our E. 4 and 1, and there's our E. And that would be the second part of the targeting video. Now I'm going to play it with the backing track through that whole section. Okay, now we're in the 3rd section of our targeting video, and in this section we're going to be bending into our target notes a lot of the time, and that makes for a much more expressive sound when you're going after the target. So we're going to do the same thing that we did over the last 2 videos. I'm going to play through the first 2 phrases and then break it down. So here we're going to start the 8th fret. We're bending up a whole step, releasing. 5th fret, whole step, and releasing. Here we go. So here I'm bending from the G note up to the A note, then I'm releasing, going to the 5th fret. Now I'm going to bend from the 8th fret up to the 10th fret. I'm targeting that D note. There's the D note. Coming back down the 8th fret, and then I'm targeting the A note right here. Next 2 measures. Start with the 5th fret. 1, 2, 3. So here I'm playing 1, 2, 3, bending up a whole step at the 8th fret. There's my A again, and there's my A again. So I've hit A 3 times. Bending into the A. Next two measures. This is going to be a little trickier. This is going to sound like this. So here we're bending from, once again, we're bending from the 8th fret into the D. The D is our target. Then I'm coming up to the 5th fret and I'm playing this triplet. 4 triplet. Now I'm going to the 5th fret of the G string and I'm bending into the 7th fret and releasing, because the 7th fret is my D, so I'm targeting my D again and releasing. One more time. Next two measures. One more time. Okay, here I'm sliding into my target, which is the 7th fret. Then I'm coming up to the 9th fret, 8th fret, 10th fret. Then I'm bending up, minor third to major third relationship. Then I'm after that 10th fret is my A note, and that's my target. Next two measures. Okay, so this one's a little harder. We're starting at the 10th fret, the A, 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to go 4, and now I'm bending from the 10th fret all the way up to the 12th fret, so my target is the E. There's my E. Another triplet, and then I'm going to bend into the D. Now I'm going to bend into the D. Then I'm going to release. One more time. Those two measures. 1, 2. I'm going to do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3. And then I'm bending into the A again, the last two measures of this section. Okay, so one more time. Okay, so I'm bending into the A, 11th bar on the first beat, releasing for 2 beats. Then I'm going to the 7th fret, I'm bending into the E because this is my target. Then I'm coming to the 5th fret, going to the 7th fret, and hitting my target again on the 3rd beat. Actually, that would be a dotted 8th right before the end. So that would sound like this. Putting those two together. And that will be the next section of the video, bending into our target notes. This is a very, very effective tool. Works great. So once you get down the target and you're like, you know, that's the D, works really well to bend into it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like what you see, please subscribe. Check out guitarreferenceguide.com. It's going to be very helpful to have the PDF for this lesson. Thank you so much for all your support, and look forward to the next